everyone, I'm Danielle with Trinity Readings. Today we're going to do a really quick daily read for water signs. That will be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and this will be for November 29th and the 30th. So, let's see. It is Thanksgiving night here. So I'm nice and stuffed. I've had enough. So I'm good to go right now. If you see my little munchkin's head pop up in the background, she's sitting behind me, and I'm pretty sure she's trying to sew my socks together, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's see what we have for you guys for the next couple of days. I keep hearing somebody's not ready. I don't know what that means. Like something's coming in fast that maybe you weren't prepared for or didn't expect it coming. And like you're trying to rush around and get everything done. Yeah, it's like somebody coming in with communication that maybe you didn't expect was coming, and it's taking you, it's catching you off guard. Although I feel that it's something positive. It's something that maybe you wanted, but it's something that I don't think that you expected, or even expected in the way it's coming in. Maybe. Yeah, we have the Nine of Swords here, and this is a card of somebody just kind of being in their head. It's a lot of overthinking. It's a lot of worry. It's we have the Eight of Cups over here, and that represents kind of leaving behind a situation that was causing a lot of emotional pain. I feel it. Maybe this is an energy between you and another person, and one of you. Maybe you guys are not communicating, or you guys have had kind of maybe a falling out. And I feel like that somebody's maybe upset because the other person has kind of turned their back. But in the middle of this, we have the Page of Swords, and that's all about communication. So this could be that that you and another person have had kind of a falling out, and somebody has just been really upset and really in their head and really wanting to come forth and communicate to you. And I think it's because in their mind you have kind of turned your back on them. But I really don't feel that you have. I feel that, I kind of feel that y'all got me confused. Let me pull some more. It's like there's a need to clear the air, I think. Yeah. There's been a lot that has been left unsaid, I think. And I do feel for some of you that this, that maybe this person does want to come and communicate to you. And they do want to clear the air. But in the same sense, I feel that that they're not really sure how, because whatever has happened between the two of you, it might have been really difficult. Like there might have been a miscommunication, or just a really, an argument, or let's see. Yeah, there's definitely, for some of you, there's an energy that somebody is really missing you and really missing this connection that you two had. And I feel that this person really wants to communicate with you. Um, but in the same sense, they're in this energy of kind of back and forth, really not knowing how to communicate, how to open up, what to say. In the same sense, I feel that they're trying to keep this this energy of, I've got everything together. I'm not bothered by this. I've moved on. But at the same time, I don't feel that they have. In fact, I feel that both of you are in the same energy, that you both are, are really kind of struggling with this. And I feel that a lot of it is because there wasn't really any closure. There was a lot of confusion as to what happened, because maybe there were things that just weren't said. But let me pull some more. With the Six of Cups being in the center, this does kind of indicate a soulmate connection. So it does. It also kind of indicates somebody having that kind of nostalgia. So it's quite possible that you and this other person, are really thinking a lot about each other, but and really wanting to communicate, but there's just a lot of uncertainty as to how to go about that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords on the bottom, and that's a card of heartache. That's a card of missing somebody. That's a card of, again, just kind of being in this, this energy of just, really wanting to communicate, really wanting to make things right. But with this Six of Swords here, it's the Six of Swords is moving away from a difficult situation. It's very similar to the Eight of Cups. I do feel too that there's an energy that somebody feels as if you've moved on, and it's, they're in this energy of not wanting you to move on and wanting to communicate. But in the same sense, they're nervous too, because they don't really know how you're going to react. They don't know how you're going to take it. We do have the Seven of Pentacles at the end, and that's a card of it's a card of putting in a lot of work towards something. So this maybe has been a connection that has been, maybe you've been connected to this person for quite some time. Or it could be that it's been, this silence between the two of you has been going on for so long that it's making it more difficult for either of you to kind of open the lines of communication, because again, there's just a lot of uncertainty. To some extent, I feel that your energy is trying not to focus on this, because it is something that has been very painful, and you're trying to just get out of feeling this pain. We have the Moon card underneath this, and the Moon card is those, those deep subconscious emotions. It's also feeling a pull to somebody. And under this, we have the Hermit in reverse. So again, I do feel that there's an energy between the two of you where there has been distance between you two, or not a lot of communication, or just not that emotional connection between the two of you for quite some time, to the point that, you might have been in this hermit mode, this silence mode, but with it being reversed, it's like, either you or this other person is really missing the connection at this point. And that's what it feels strongly overall, that and again, I feel that it's both of you that are really kind of missing that connection to the other person, but you're both kind of going back and forth, trying not to focus on it, and then when you do focus on it, you're overthinking it and it's worrying you. So I'm gonna pull some more and see what else we get. Yeah, it's kind of like you both have been kind of trying to not focus on this connection. We have the Empress here, which is the card of being in that energy of manifesting for yourself, of self-love, of I kind of think this is you putting that energy, just putting into that, sorry, putting that energy into yourself, putting that energy into creating this abundant life for yourself. You're wanting to manifest something for yourself, to give yourself that fulfillment and that joy. And then that's followed by the Seven of Swords. If you notice, he has snuck away, but he's looking back. So I do feel that in this connection, it's been like kind of like disappeared in the night, or that there was no closure. There was just all of a sudden things just stopped between the two of you. But I feel that this person is kind of looking back. It's followed by the Nine of Cups, which is a card of wish fulfillment. So it could be that either this other person or even both of you are realizing that there was a lot more to this connection than you or the other person allowed yourselves to kind of indulge in. There's a lot of energy of somebody really trying to figure you out right now, really paying a lot of attention to you. And again, I feel that it's because they're really wanting to communicate with you. Yeah. Yeah, again, this is the Eight of Cups again, which is that energy of kind of leaving an emotional situation behind. So I do feel that your energy is just trying not to focus on it. Just trying not to focus on this person, and trying to focus on getting yourself stable right now. We have the Three of Cups in the middle, and that's a card of reconciliation. It's also a card of a celebration of taking the relationship to the next level. It's a card of celebrating with your friends also. So that could be, again, your energy just trying to kind of enjoy yourself right now. It could be that this person, again, has that desire to reconcile with you. But again, there's this, very unsure, energy that they're unsure of how you're going to react. And so they're kind of taking their time. They're overthinking. Did this come up in the last reading? Maybe not. Maybe that was something else. I almost want to say too that maybe this person has been trying to reach out to you, but you're not seeing it, or they want to reach out, but they feel that you're not going to accept it. They feel like they're going to get rejected by you. Okay, yeah. We have the Nine of Wands on the bottom, and that's that very guarded energy. That's somebody who has been through a lot. But they're still ready to push forward. Somebody pointed out in this card that he's almost in this energy of submitting, so it's almost the sense, especially with this Knight of Wands, or this Knight of Swords and this Ten of Wands, that this person is getting to that point where it's too much. They they're going to come forth and communicate to you really fast. And so maybe that's that energy of you weren't prepared for this, because I think you've kind of taken your focus and just tried to not focus on this just because it was causing a lot of pain, because you really have been missing this person. And so you've kind of tried to shift your focus. But I do feel that it's, this person is getting to that point where it's becoming so much of a burden, not expressing, not communicating, that they're going to come in with some really fast communication. I do feel, though, with this Knight of Swords, the communication with the Knight of Swords tends to be very abrupt and very direct, because it's like this Knight of Swords gets this idea in his head and he runs towards it, and he doesn't really think before he speaks. And so sometimes it tends to come out harshly, and he tends to be misunderstood. So it might be that this person is trying to communicate with you, but it's coming across the wrong way because they're in this kind of like just rushing energy. I do feel more that it's just kind of an unexpected thing for you. Yeah, I feel like, and this could be flipped. This could be you wanting to communicate with somebody, and it's going to get to the point where you've just had enough, and you're just going to send this really quick message to this person, or reach out to this person really quick. But this person might not take it the right way because of the way the communication is coming across. And so they might still be a little bit defensive. But we do have the Page of Cups under that, which is that desire for a new start, that it's also an apology. So I do feel overall, if this is resonating with you, that with you and this person, that is that energy that you two are stepping into, of this desire to come together, to come back together, or even just clear the air. And so I do feel like that's kind of the energy that you're coming into over the next couple of days. If you're single, if you've been single for a long time, this is kind of speaking on, you've been single for so long, and you've been in this energy of really wanting to focus on yourself, focus on your career, focus on getting yourself stable, and maybe you've been through something difficult in the past, so you are guarded, and there is this person around you that I feel that is wanting to make a move towards you, wanting to express something to you, but they're not really sure on how to do that, and so they've been in this energy where they've just been really paying attention to you and really watching you. I do feel that they're going to come communicate to you, but again, it's going to be this really sudden energy. It's really sudden communication, and you're just not going to know how to take it. But I do feel that the intentions with this person are good. I feel that they've just been in their head about this for a long time, and so it's going to come out. It might come out the wrong way, or it just might not come out with a lot of emotions or a lot of sincerity, but that's because your energy is so guarded that it makes them nervous. So I feel that if they see, when they communicate to you and they kind of see things softening a little bit, then it's going to turn into this Page of Cups energy, which is that more offering emotions, offering a new start, or offering a new relationship. Okay, so I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you guys have a good weekend. Please check the description box for a link to my Facebook page where you can get information on private paid readings. Also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do. I do post videos every day. And yeah, and that's it. You can probably hear my daughter snoring in the background. She could not get my socks sewed together, so she went to sleep. Okay, I hope you guys have an amazing weekend. Bye-bye.